Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So obviously we're a little bit into the new year now, but I've been wanting to make this video on how I lost weight without really trying, how I've kept it off over like this past year. I feel like I have a lot of different perspectives. I never struggled with my weight when I was younger, in high school, in college. After college, I decided I wanted to be a lean, mean muscle machine, so I did that. After doing that for 3-4 years, I got kind of bored of it. I kind of fluctuated with my weight a little bit. Then I decided that I wanted to get back to like my regular self of not really thinking about what I eat, but of course looking good. So I decided that I needed to eat whatever I wanted with no restrictions at all, let myself gain the weight, so that I could then kind of reverse diet, but that's a whole thing. So yeah, now I'm finally like at a good place, and it's honestly, thank the Lord. And I really want more people to be able to just kind of like live their life in peace without having to worry so much about what they're eating. So that's why I wanted to make this video and just share a couple tips and tricks. I feel like I have a little bit of knowledge, a little bit. So one of the first things I did when I decided that I didn't want to obsess over what I'm eating, think about food, all that stuff like that anymore, obsess over my weight, I stopped weighing myself. I'm not a heavyweight champion, baby. I'm not wrestling. Why do I need to know exactly what I weigh? As long as I look good, I feel good, I see some changes, I was happy with that. I used to weigh myself every single day for years. I decided not to give myself a weight loss goal. You can look at yourself in the mirror, you can feel yourself, you can see the changes when you put your clothes on to know if you're losing weight. People are going to recognize that you're losing weight. I do not need to know that I was 0.1 pounds heavier yesterday than I am today. I'm sorry, I don't think it's the healthiest thing to do, gals. I know some of you are sitting there like I was at one point. I've went through the stages. The chemistry in my brain was when I was weighing myself every day. Also, I want to make sure, take everything that I say with a grain of salt. Do what works for you. If you don't want to do some things I'm telling you to do, don't do them, because I don't listen to everybody's advice either. So with that, I just understood that my weight may fluctuate. Like I might feel a little bit more bloated today than I did yesterday, and that's okay. Picking up a few more pounds is really not the end of the world, but when you weigh yourself every single day, it makes it feel like it is almost. A lot of y'all aren't gonna wanna hear this, but I have bad news. You shouldn't be trying to lose 30 pounds 2 weeks before your vacation. Trying to lose weight super fast is what's gonna really stop you from making this a long-term thing. Typically, if you're trying to lose weight that fast and you do lose the weight that fast, you're doing things that aren't ideal for your everyday life. And you're doing things that you're not gonna be able to keep up, that you're not gonna wanna keep up. And in turn, you might be really snatched in 2 to 3 months. Is it long term? I really suggest that you take weight loss slow. It sucks. You don't get like the instant gratification, but in the long term, if you slowly decrease your calories, if you slowly make changes, if you slowly implement new things, it becomes more of a habit. But if you just do it at the flip of the switch, you're gonna go back to what you have been doing for the long term. So for example, if you normally are the type of person that drinks 6 Cokes every single day, instead of drinking 6 Cokes every day, take it down to 3. Naturally, you're no longer taking in as many calories. You still get to drink the Coke, you're still enjoying the Coke, but you're just not having as many. Everything in moderation. And again, weight loss is all about calories in versus calories out. So if you stop drinking 2,000 calories worth of Coke every single day, and you're now only drinking 1,000 calories, it's still less calories than you were doing before. The main thing that's helped me is just to be realistic. Realistically, I don't see myself living the rest of my life without eating donuts, brownies, all the things. So I'm not gonna give those things up. I'm going to maybe eat less of them, maybe less frequently. Get real. 3 years from now, are you still gonna wanna like never touch a donut until you can have a cheat meal? Probably not. So with that, I really stopped putting food on a pedestal. I don't really like to do what I eat in the day videos because every single day is different, but maybe I can show y'all some of the things that I do like to eat. So y'all, just went and grabbed my packages from the package room, and I'm so glad that this came. I ordered some groceries and things from Thrive Market. Ooh. So before I head out, I'm gonna give y'all a little haul of everything I got, but I do want to thank Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. So if you've never heard of Thrive, it's just an online membership-based grocery store, and you're pretty much guaranteed to save whenever you shop with them. But what intrigues me while I was shopping was, for one, that I was able to do it from the comfort of my own home. But I also liked that I was able to discover new products. I was able to see like what's trending, what a lot of people like to use or eat or whatever. So it definitely put me on to some new items. So the first thing I got was these Mighty Patches, which I use these, but I've run out. Y'all know I'm a chips gal, so we had to get some Pirates booty. I think popcorn is a good little treat. It ain't doing too much. White cheddar, yeah, we love some Pirates booty. This is something new I've never tried. I got this Archer's grass-fed beef jerky. I love a good like protein snack. Okay, also I grabbed the Stashers bag. I love these bags. I have several of them. I use these for my fruits and my vegetables. I have this one in here right now, as you can see. It was holding grapes. This is ghetto. I left 4 grapes in there. And I ended up picking this up because another good thing about Thrive is their prices are really competitive. If you find something cheaper somewhere else, they'll price match it. A couple other things I grabbed. Random, I like to have like Teddy Grahams and stuff in the house. So I picked up these chocolate ones, the reviews. Ooh, another thing I did like, I am a review person, and I really liked that I could get people's opinions on what they thought of a product before I bought it, because sometimes you go into the grocery store and you're just like, is this good? And I'm not gonna lie, I will look at reviews while I'm in the store. And so obviously whenever you clicked on an item, you could just see what people thought of it, and a lot of people were saying these were good. So I got the Annie's chocolate bunny grams, and then I got these Simple Mills almond flour crackers. I make tuna and stuff, so I figured this would just be something to try. Never tried them. 17 crackers for 150 calories, that's not bad. Ended up grabbing this Everyone hand soap. I'm gonna probably put this in the kitchen. Lemon and mandarin, I love that. And then I got this Poppy. So I hear everybody talking about Poppy, and I've never tried it. Let's see what this Doc Pop is talking about. I'm scared. Okay. I'm gonna see what the Coke is talking about, but regardless, at least I got to try something new, okay? No, okay, so the Doc Pop. Personally, that tasted like medicine. But yeah, I definitely plan to continue using Thrive. Also, if you spend over $49, they're gonna ship it for free, and it came really fast. You can click the link in my description box or go to thrivemarket.com/AmberMartin to get 30% off your first order, and they'll send you a free gift that's worth up to $60. So yeah, definitely recommend trying. I'm excited for the new stuff that I got though, because like I've never tried this out. But Amber loves to snack. If y'all have seen like a couple of my hauls that I've done, we love a snack. So right along with that, I don't eat if I'm not hungry. I don't follow any certain meal plan. I don't count my macros. I don't do anything like that. To be honest, I don't weigh my food anymore. I'm not saying that these things are not helpful if you are trying to lose weight. Obviously they work. My point is, 10 years from now, am I going to want to weigh out what I'm eating? I actually just want to eat the bowl of cereal. Again, it can work. I've seen it work. I've used those methods and they've worked for me. But for the long term, obviously I'm not doing it anymore, so it didn't work for me long term. So I'm not really a breakfast person. I don't wake up hungry. So I'm not going to force myself to eat breakfast because everyone says that's the most important meal of the day. Why? Okay, maybe you have a reason. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, I'm not hungry, so I'm not gonna like I still have the food on my stomach from last night, to be honest. And I really think that just helped my relationship with food. It also made me stop thinking about food so much. I don't want to treat food like it's a reward. Food is essential to me living, which is also why I don't do like cheat meals or cheat days or anything like that. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat that day, and every single day is different. To be honest, I'm not the type of person that wants to eat like trash every single day. I do think it's important to like recognize how food makes your body feel. So I know that eating trash consecutively is gonna make me feel like shit, so I'm not gonna do it. So with that, I don't really purchase healthy snacks. Like I don't have like diet snacks or anything. The most restrictive I'll be with snacks, since I know I'm a snacker, is I will buy snacks that you can kind of eat a lot of them for fewer calories. So for example, I really like Nerds clusters. I'm not gonna buy an alternative to a Nerds cluster. I don't want the dupe, you know what I'm saying? But with Nerds clusters, you can eat like, don't fact check me because I don't really pay attention, but you can eat like 30 of them or something for 100 calories. I'm never going to pour out Nerds clusters and eat them. More than likely, I'm gonna walk past my pantry, grab like 5 of them, pop them in my mouth. And so I'm never gonna hit that 100 calories anyways, but it's like a cute little snack that isn't doing a lot, but it can like satisfy me. Or for example, Teddy Grahams. You can eat like 50 Teddy Grahams for like 100 and something calories. Again, I'm never going to pour out 50 Teddy Grahams and eat 100 or so calories of them. Same thing with like goldfish, stuff like that. So I will buy stuff that I can just like pop in my mouth really quickly. That's kind of like low impact, you know? But any snacks I like, I just buy the real versions. I've been liking ice cream sandwiches lately. I don't buy the big ice cream sandwich, I buy the miniature ones. That's perfect. Normally, if you eat a huge one and you change to eating the miniature one, your body is gonna notice that difference, and more than likely over time, maybe not in 2 weeks, your body will start to change because you just changed your daily habits. But of course, all my snacks aren't necessarily unhealthy. I keep a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables in my refrigerator. I'm always snacking on celery, and I'm not gonna lie, if it's a fruit or a vegetable, I am not even thinking about how much of it I'm eating. If I have to monitor something that I'm eating that's supposed to be healthy, oh dear, please count me out. But again, this is like something I'm trying to keep up long term. So naturally, I'm not going to count out 5 celery sticks, and I might not even want 5 celery sticks. I might only want 2 to nibble on really quick. So I'm just gonna like do what I do. My body has been naturally responding to that. Last thing I'm kind of gonna say about food is, since I don't put any food on a pedestal, I don't like punish myself or reward myself for eating certain things. If I decide to have a salad today, I'm not gonna like pat myself on the back and be like, you did so good, girl, you had a salad. I've really gotten myself to a point where I really just like don't even think about food. I just changed my mindset around like cheat meals and all that type of stuff. You should be able to eat things that you like no matter what day of the week it is. So I really de-centered food. And while again, it's all about calories in versus calories out, the less I thought about food, the easier it became for me to lose weight. The main thing is to just stop treating food like a reward. This doesn't mean that I don't eat clean meals, healthy meals, but doing that allowed me not to let food just have so much of a hold on me. If you never eat healthy, find meals that are healthy that you enjoy. Don't force yourself to eat some brown rice, grilled chicken with broccoli if that's not what you enjoy, because that's not going to be something you can consistently eat in the long term. Tip: learn to love the changes that your body is making. A lot of people idolize other people and they're looking at other people for their body goals. Y'all know I always say this, nobody is my body goals. That doesn't mean that I can't look at somebody's body and say, damn, she has a nice body. But that means I don't look to lose weight to look like somebody else. I don't know, I'm just really focused on myself. So-and-so lost 15 pounds and this is how she looks. So if I lose 15 pounds, I want to look like her. It's like, no, there's probably going to be so many great things about your body when you lose 15 pounds that somebody else is looking at. So it's like, just learn to enjoy the changes that you're seeing within yourself. So I wasn't even planning to get into that, but activity level. Increase your daily activity, and that doesn't even mean going to the gym or anything like that. I just became more naturally active. Like if I go on a run in the morning, more than likely I'm gonna hit 10,000 steps by the time I finish my run, and then I still have the rest of the day to like get steps in. If you're normally not like moving a lot and you just change something as simple as going on a walk, you can go on a walk for 30 minutes, an hour, whenever you have time, and just again try to naturally increase how much you're moving around. You'll see changes. Again, this might not happen in 2 weeks, but 5 months, 4 months down the line, you're like, how did I lose weight? I haven't even been going to the gym. And you're just like, oh, I've been taking the steps every single day when I leave my place or whatever, you know? It's something really small that doesn't feel like really forced, especially if you're the type of person that doesn't like to go to the gym. Like I said, if you're not the type of person that likes to go to the gym, don't go to the gym. find something, try out different activities that you enjoy doing, that you can see yourself doing for the foreseeable future, and do those. So I run probably 3-4 days a week. If I'm not feeling it, maybe twice. A real bad week, once. But I only started it because my mama wanted to start running, and I just found it was like a nice way for us to kind of like hang out, bond, something to do together, and I just started enjoying it. And honestly, as I started running more, I was like, damn, I'm kind of feeling this more than the gym lately. So I kind of just focused on running. I still go to the gym after, so I'm a pretty active person, but I would have never known that I kind of like enjoyed running if I hadn't tried it. The gym is kind of like whatever. I've been going for so long. It's just kind of like right now I'm just kind of like in a gym funk, but there's plenty of people who can't maintain consistency like that. Like some people, if they don't enjoy it, they won't do it. I'm the type of person, it becomes a habit, so I'm just gonna go. But if you don't like going to the gym, find something that you do like doing and make that a part of your daily routine, or a part of your routine that you do a few times a week. You don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. I do like some form of fitness just because I like to kind of be intact, but if that's not something you're interested in, you don't have to do that. If I decide I don't really care to run anymore, I won't force myself to run just because I think it's going to keep me smaller. No, I'm gonna do things that I like to do, and I'll pick up my activity in some other way. I drink a lot of water. I do love a Coke Zero. We love a Coke Zero. I don't care. I don't care if it's bad for you. I don't care. If the Coke Zero is gonna take me out, that's what it's gonna be. But yeah, so I don't drink my calories still. Some people may find it difficult to not drink their calories. So I'm not telling you that you shouldn't drink your calories. I'm telling you, lower your intake. Not drinking my calories is something so easy for me. So those are just small things that I do to make sure that I ultimately enjoy what I like still, but my body notices the difference. So like I said, one of the first things I did was stop weighing myself. Another thing I immediately stopped doing when I was like, I want to get back to my normal self and my normal thought process. I got all fitness content. This probably sounds crazy because I'm kind of giving y'all this type of content right now, but I got all that shit off my timeline. This is a video you're choosing to click to watch, but I'm saying, like, if you're on TikTok, if you were like, engaging in that type of content, of course your algorithm started to pick that up. But I stopped engaging with that type of content because in my normal day-to-day life, I actually don't give a what Susie and Sally are eating or doing at the gym. I only started caring about that type of stuff when I started caring more about that. But obviously being healthy, looking good, eating good, taking care of myself is really important to me, but I don't need to see that on my timeline to know that it's important to me. So I stopped watching all that stuff. Not interested, because I just find it so exhausting. Again, if you click this, you chose to watch this, you know what I'm saying? That is like something I'm like, damn, okay, another again. Oh my God, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. Honestly, as soon as somebody tells me I can't eat something at all, you lost me. I don't care what you have to say anymore. That is not ideal for me. I'm not gonna tell myself I can never eat something ever again in my life to lose weight. Please, you might disagree. I don't care. I just don't relate to that anymore. So if that's what you're into and you want the tips, you want the tricks, find somebody that you can look at their stuff for tips and tricks, and you're learning in the gym. I get it. That type of stuff, I'm not saying it's bad. Some of it can be informational, but anything that has to do with like what people are eating, especially when they're super restrictive, I don't want to watch them. Of course, I don't think anything is wrong with sharing like what you love doing. So if you love fitness and you want to share that, then of course, maybe I'll share me going on a run every single day. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, you may not necessarily be looking for content that is restrictive. Typically, if you're like watching a lot of that type of stuff, somebody's going to pop up that's talking about you only need to eat egg whites. Oh, brother. Doomed. Again, me as a normal person who is trying to live a great normal life and look good. I think I look great. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. And it's not in a way of I don't want to hear that because I don't want to make the changes. Obviously, I've made the changes. I just don't want to hear somebody that's restricting themselves tell me to also restrict myself. I don't even know myself 5 years from now, but I know in 5 years, I'm not going to want to do that. Yep, I know that I'm not. Also, just consuming all that fitnessy stuff Of course, if you're the type of person that, again, gets very obsessed over how other people look and you forget to enjoy your own body, that could be unhealthy. Nah, I don't subscribe to that content. Get clothes that fit you. I promise you, you're going to feel just physically better, mentally better too, if you up your size in jeans versus down your size in jeans just to feel like you wear a smaller size. I promise you, I'm always gonna feel better in a bigger pair of jeans where when I sit down, the waist is giving teeny, itsy, bitsy, teeny, weeny, yellow, polka, dot bikini, than if I'm wearing a size 2 and I have spillage. Like, damn, I guess I can fit it, but now I'm sitting around like this all day. No, I want to be, yeah, girl. Hi. Hi, how are ya? Wear things that make you feel good about yourself. Also, I know a lot of people eat out of boredom. Get up out the house, baby. Get up. I don't know where you're gonna go. I can't tell you where to go. Go walk somewhere or something. I feel like I have a lot more tips, but that's just a start. There's so many times when I was like being super restrictive where I was like, damn, I wish I could just be one of those girls that like ate whatever she wanted and still look good. But I want y'all to realize when you're looking at people who kind of eat whatever they want, that doesn't mean everybody is just like eating horribly all the time. I pay attention to what makes me feel good and what does not make me feel good. I know eating like crap every single day does not make me feel good, but I know eating lettuce and grass doesn't make me feel good either. So I like to have balance. But yes, I hope this video was helpful, but I've been wanting to film something like this just because I have been able to like stay feeling good, looking good, and being happy with my current, lifestyle. If I was to make fitness, health content, I want it to be while I have my healthiest mindset that I feel like can really help different people get into their healthiest mindset and be happy with what they're choosing to do. Losing weight is great. We love that. But losing weight when you're restricting yourself is like, but losing weight and knowing that you're actually like eating foods you like, doing things you like is another thing. It feels really good, and I really want other people to feel that way. I don't want people to be feeling like they can't ever touch this or that. I want you to be able to do it, be able to enjoy your life. That's all. That's it. So thanks again, Thrive Market, for sponsoring today's video. But yes, I will see y'all in my next one. So bye.